Ever walk into Starbucks and feel like you're suddenly in a different world? That aroma of fresh coffee hits you right away, and it's honestly a little magical.
Totally. Hi everyone, this is Emily and I'm here with Ryan. Today, we're taking you on a real-world English adventure straight into the heart of Starbucks.
Hey y'all, I'm Ryan. We're not just talking drinks, we'll actually break down everything you need to order like a pro, whether it's your morning coffee or just a quick snack.
And the best part? We'll guide you through the smells, sounds, and all the little conversations you're likely to have. We'll cover what the shop looks like, how to read the menu, those tricky size names, and of course, what to say at the counter.
So stick with us. You'll leave today knowing exactly how to order at Starbucks. No awkwardness required.
Starbucks really is everywhere. It's become a kind of symbol for casual hangouts, and honestly, people go for more than just coffee.
You see folks chatting with friends, students buried in laptops, or people just enjoying a break from their day. Sometimes I go just to soak up that relaxed vibe, even if I'm not working.
Exactly, it's a place to recharge. And Ryan, you mentioned you're there almost every morning. Does having that daily coffee make a difference for you?
Honestly, it's my little wake-up ritual. I love the smell, and it helps me feel ready to start the day. Plus, it's a simple pleasure that makes mornings feel special.
I get that. For a lot of people, a morning coffee is like pressing the start button on their brain. That's why coffee shops are so popular they fit into almost any routine.
Let's really picture it for a second. You walk in, there's that hum of conversation. Some people deep in thought, others catching up. It feels almost like a little community.
And you can spot the regulars they have. Their favorite tables or always come with a book. I've even seen people set up a mini office for the afternoon.
It's true. Coffee shops are pretty flexible spaces. Need to study? Grab a corner. Just want to unwind? Find a comfy chair. That's part of the charm.
And all the while, there's that gentle clatter of cups and the whir of espresso machines. It's kind of the soundtrack of productivity and relaxation mixed together.
All right, so you're ready to order. You walk up to the counter and there's that huge menu above you sometimes. It feels a bit overwhelming, right?
Definitely. Before I got used to it, I used to squint at all the choices: coffee, lattes, teas, cold drinks, snacks. There's always something new.
And behind the counter are the baristas. They're the coffee experts who make your drinks, and usually they greet you with a friendly smile.
I love that they usually kick things off with something super simple like, "Hi, what can I get for you?" That makes the whole process feel welcoming, especially if you're practicing English.
Exactly. It's a straightforward, friendly way to start, perfect for English learners who might be nervous about speaking up.
Now, about those drink sizes. This is where a lot of people get tripped up. Starbucks doesn't just say small, medium, or large.
Right. Instead, you'll hear tall, grande, and venti. Honestly, my first time, I had no idea which was which.
You're not alone. For anyone listening, here's the trick. Tall means small, grande is medium, and venti is large. So, if you want a medium latte, just say grande latte.
That makes things so much easier. And once you know the size names, the rest is just picking your drink, and maybe a snack if you're hungry.
Exactly. And don't sweat it if you forget. Baristas are used to these questions and are always happy to help.
So, the barista smiles at you and asks, "What would you like?" Now's your moment. You can keep it simple. "I would like a latte."
Or you can get more specific, maybe, "Can I have a grande cappuccino, please?" That polite please at the end makes your order sound so much friendlier.
If you want to sound even more natural, you could say, "I'll have a tall, iced coffee." Just a quick sentence. And you're done.
And don't worry if you need a moment to decide. The staff are usually patient, especially if you explain you're learning English. It can even lead to a friendly chat.
Let's wrap up with 3 key takeaways. First, Starbucks is a relaxed space for coffee, work, or hanging out.
Second, don't let the menu or those size names throw you. Tall is small, grande is medium, venti is large. Remember that, and you're golden.
And third, ordering is simple. Just use clear, friendly sentences like, "I would like a latte." It's great, real-world English practice.
If you want to put today's tips into action, visit your local coffee shop and try ordering in English, even if it's just for a cup of tea or a snack. Each small step builds confidence.
Thanks for listening. Go grab that coffee and use your English. We'll see you next time on the English is Fun podcast. Ever freeze up at the coffee counter, staring at the menu like it's ancient code? Today, we're walking you right up to the Starbucks counter, not just to order, but to feel good doing it.
That's right, I'm Emily, and with Ryan here, we're showing you exactly what to say, step by step, so you never have to panic when the barista smiles at you.
We'll break down how to answer common questions, what those fancy Starbucks sizes actually mean, and how to customize your drink, all in natural English.
Plus, we'll cover easy ways to order for here or to go, and how to sound confident even if your English isn't perfect. Ready to order like a pro? Let's get started.
So, we're standing at the counter, and the menu is huge. Hot coffee, cold coffee, teas, and all those sweet drinks. It's easy to get overwhelmed.
Totally. Even for native speakers, the choices can be dizzying. But the good news is, you don't need to know every single drink, just pick one or two you like.
Like maybe a latte or a simple iced coffee. And honestly, the ordering sentences are basic. You don't need big words.
Exactly. If you get stuck, pick something you've tried before. The most important thing is just starting the conversation. The barista is there to help you out.
All right, picture this. The barista looks at you and asks, "What can I get for you today?" That's your cue.
Yep. All you have to say is, "I would like a latte, please." Simple and polite. If you want something else, just swap out the drink name.
Sometimes people feel pressure to use fancy words, but honestly, "I'd like a coffee, please" works great. The barista hears it all the time.
And if you forget, just point to the menu. A smile and a simple sentence go a long way at Starbucks.
Next comes the question about size. Starbucks uses its own lingo, tall, grande, or venti, instead of small, medium, large.
It can feel a bit like a secret code. If you want a medium, just say grande. So your order might sound like grande latte, please.
The barista will probably ask, "What size would you like?" That's your moment to show off that Starbucks vocabulary.
And if you forget the names, don't stress. Just say medium or point to the cup sizes. They get it all the time.
Now for the fun part, making your drink your own. The barista might ask, "Hot or iced?"
Just answer, "Iced, please," or "Hot, please." Easy. And then sometimes they'll ask about milk, whole, oat, soy, or almond milk.
If you want to avoid dairy, just say, "Oat milk, please." It's totally normal to ask for your favorite.
And if you like it sweet, you can say, "Can I add vanilla syrup?" or whatever flavor you see on the menu. It's all about personalizing your drink.
Right before you pay, the barista might ask, "For here or to go?" That just means, will you drink it in the cafe or take it with you?
If you want to stay, just say, "For here." If you're heading out, say, "To go." Super short and easy, and you'll hear this question in lots of restaurants too.
It really is such a useful phrase. Once you know it, you'll notice it everywhere, not just Starbucks.
And after that, your order's done. Now you just wait for your name to be called and enjoy your drink.
All right, let's sum it up. First, don't get overwhelmed by the menu, just pick a drink you like.
Second, ordering is easy with simple phrases like, "I'd like a latte, please," and remembering to use Starbucks sizes, tall, grande, or venti.
Third, customize your drink if you want milk, syrups, hot or iced, and don't forget to answer the "for here or to go" question.
If you want to practice, try ordering in English next time you visit a coffee shop, even if it's just a simple drink. You'll get more confident every time.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, practice makes perfect, and your next cup of coffee could be the best English lesson of your week. Emily, we just finished ordering our drinks.
Yes, now the barista is preparing them.
Coffee machines are working,
You can hear the sound of steaming milk.
and the smell of fresh coffee is everywhere.
Coffee shops always smell amazing.
Emily, after we order,
Yes,
the barista usually asks for our name.
that is very common at Starbucks.
They write the name on the cup.
Yes. So they know whose drink it is.
The barista might ask.
"Can I get your name?"
Then, the customer answers.
"My name is Ryan."
Very simple conversation.
Yes, just one short sentence.
Emily. Sometimes people spell their name.
Yes, if the name is difficult.
For example,
Ryan. Ryan.
that helps the barista write it correctly.
Exactly.
Emily. After that,
Yes.
the customer moves to the waiting area.
This is where people wait for their drinks.
Many customers stand near the counter.
Watching the baristas work.
Baristas are often very fast.
Yes, they make many drinks quickly.
Emily. While waiting,
Yes?
people sometimes look at the bakery display,
Starbucks also sells snacks,
like muffins,
cookies,
croissant.
and sandwiches.
If someone wants food,
They can order it at the counter too.
for example,
I would like a blueberry muffin.
simple sentence. Again.
Yes. Very beginner friendly.
Emily. Sometimes people decide to add food after ordering drinks.
Yes. That happens a lot.
They might go back to the counter and say,
Can I also get a chocolat croissant?
the barista will add it to the order.
Exactly.
Emily. After a few minutes,
Yes.
the barista calls out the drink.
They usually say the customer's name.
For example,
Ryan. Grane latte.
that means my drink is ready.
Then you walk to the counter and pick it up.
Exactly.
Sometimes the barista says the drink first.
Then the name.
For example,
Grane Ise Latte for Ryan.
that is very common in busy coffee shops.
Emily. When customers take their drinks,
Yes.
they often say, thank you.
That is polite and friendly.
A simple sentence works well.
Thank you.
Baristas often respond with,
You're welcome.
or sometimes.
Have a great day.
Coffee shop conversations are usually short and friendly.
Yes. Quick but polite.
Emily. Now imagine we sit down at a table.
Yes. We finally relax with our drinks.
The coffee is warm.
Or iced and refreshing.
Many people enjoy sitting in cafes,
Talking with friends.
working on laptops.
Or reading books.
Coffee shops are comfortable places.
Very comfortable.
Emily. Drinking coffee together can be a nice break during the day.
Yes. A small moment to relax.
And enjoy good conversation.
Exactly.
Emily, now that we're finally sitting at the table with our drinks, I have to say my latte smells amazing. It's like waking up twice in one morning.
And my iced coffee looks so refreshing I can see the condensation on the cup. There's just something about being in a coffee shop that makes it easier to relax.
Absolutely. Coffee shops really do have a special vibe. Looking around, you notice how everyone's in their own little world, but all sharing the same cozy space.
I see people chatting with friends, some heads down working on their laptops, and even a few studying. It's like a small community one with a lot of caffeine.
It's true, coffee shops are basically the unofficial offices for so many people, and I'm sure the free Wi-Fi is a big part of that.
Totally. Sometimes you even see customers asking the barista for the Wi-Fi password, which always feels like a mini mission.
Last week, I saw someone walk up and politely ask, "Excuse me, what is the Wi-Fi password?" It's such a handy phrase, right?
Definitely, and usually the barista points to the receipt or a sign somewhere. I always have to double check because sometimes it's hidden in plain sight.
Exactly. And having that Wi-Fi makes it super easy to settle in and work for hours. I think that's one of the big reasons people linger so long in cafes.
That, plus all the power outlets. It's almost like coffee shops are designed for people to plug in and stay a while.
It's convenient for sure. Maybe that's why even meetings happen here, friends. Coworkers, you name it.
Right. The atmosphere is casual, but also quietly productive. I can see why it's such a go-to place for so many routines.
When you think about it, the atmosphere really shapes the experience. From people catching up with friends to students prepping for exams, everyone finds their own rhythm.
And don't forget the people who come just to enjoy the ambiance. I love that quiet buzz of conversation and the clink of mugs. It's almost soothing.
You know, it's funny, sometimes I lose track of time and end up staying much longer than planned, especially if I'm working on something or just enjoying the mood.
Same here. That's probably why there are so many power outlets under the tables. Everyone's looking to charge up and stay productive.
Now that we're settled, tell me, how's your iced coffee? Does it live up to your expectations?
It's actually really smooth, just the right amount of flavor, not too sweet at all. It's the kind of drink you could sip all afternoon.
That sounds perfect. My latte is super creamy. There's a nice balance because of the milk. I get why lattes are so popular, especially for people who don't want something too strong.
Exactly. Lattes are honestly the best entry point if you're new to coffee. The softer flavor makes it much less intimidating.
You know, sometimes after getting your drink, you realize you need something extra, like sugar or napkins. I always feel awkward asking, though it shouldn't be.
It's actually really normal. People often say, "Excuse me, can I get some sugar?" Or, "Could I get a straw, please?" Especially for iced drinks like mine.
True. And the staff is usually happy to help. It's just one of those small language moments that can make your cafe experience smoother.
Another cool thing is seeing all the reusable cups on display. Starbucks especially sells those special cups you can bring back next time.
Reusable cups are such a great idea. They help cut down on waste. Plus, I always feel a little more eco-friendly using one. Have you noticed how many people take photos of their drinks? Sometimes I think half the fun is sharing it online before you even take a sip.
Oh, absolutely. I see so many coffee pictures on social media. Drinks with colorful toppings or amazing foam art always get lots of likes.
I love when baristas make little hearts or leaves in the foam. That's called latte art, right? It's such an impressive skill.
Yeah, it takes a steady hand and a lot of practice. It makes every cup feel a little more special, like you're getting a tiny, drinkable masterpiece.
Thinking about it, coffee is such a big part of daily routines, whether you're grabbing a cup before work or taking a break in the afternoon.
And some people even have business meetings here. Cafes really are social hubs for all kinds of gatherings.
Once we finish our drinks, it's almost automatic to clean up our table. Toss the cups in the bin by the exit, and make sure the next person has a tidy space.
It's a simple habit, but it keeps the cafe welcoming for everyone. I always appreciate when customers take that extra step before leaving.
So, let's wrap up with 3 key things for anyone spending time at a coffee shop. First, knowing useful phrases like asking for the Wi-Fi password makes things smoother.
Second, don't be shy about requesting extras from sugar to straws. And finally, coffee shops are perfect places for work, meetings, or just relaxing with friends.
For a practical next step, try ordering your next coffee in English, and maybe even ask for a reusable cup. Small actions can boost your confidence and help the planet at the same time.
Thanks for joining us at our table today. Keep practicing your cafe English and enjoy your next visit, even if it's just for the atmosphere.
Emily? Looks like my latte's all gone. Funny how fast that disappeared.
Same here. Ryan, my iced coffee is finished too. I guess we really enjoyed that break.
Honestly, there's something special about taking it slow in a cafe. It just lets you relax for a bit.
Totally, and it's such a perfect spot for chatting with friends, just like we're doing now.
Exactly. But once the cups are empty, there's always that little moment where you know it's time to get moving again.
True. So let's talk about what customers usually do right after finishing their drinks.
Well, after that last sip, most people start getting ready to leave the cafe. It feels like a tiny ritual, doesn't it?
Yeah, and before heading out, you'll always see people tossing their cups into the trash bins near the exit.
Right. And if trays were used, some folks return them to the counter. It's such a polite little step that helps keep the place tidy.
That's a habit I wish more places encouraged. It really keeps everything cleaner for the next person.
And the staff appreciate it too. Those small actions add up almost like a secret handshake for cafe regulars.
You know, what I love is how coffee shop conversations are usually so simple and welcoming.
That's so true. Most cafe chats are short, friendly, and low pressure. It's a great environment for trying out English, especially if you're just starting.
Exactly. You don't need fancy grammar to order a coffee or say hi to a barista. That makes it perfect for beginner English learners.
And honestly, it's a bit of a confidence booster when you realize you can handle these everyday interactions.
Since we covered a lot today, how about we review some of the most useful phrases for coffee shops?
Great idea. First up, I would like a latte, please. That's probably the most essential way to order.
And when the barista asks, what size would you like? You've got three main choices: tall, grande, or venti.
Then there's the classic question, for here or to go? If you're staying in, you say for here. If you're taking your drink outside, just say to go.
Those little details make ordering so much smoother. Plus, small requests like, can I get a straw, please? Or can I get some sugar? You hear them all the time.
Everyday English at its best. These are the kinds of phrases that pop up in real life, not just in textbooks.
Honestly, learning these simple sentences is a confidence game changer, especially if you're traveling or living somewhere new.
Exactly. Coffee shops are everywhere, so mastering these phrases opens doors to so many friendly interactions, even in a new city.
And honestly, I love how cafes give you a chance to practice without pressure. The conversations are short and everyone's in a good mood.
You get to practice your listening and speaking skills in real time. Plus, you might even make a friend along the way.
Let's wrap up today's episode with our top 3 takeaways. First, coffee shops are fantastic spaces for relaxed English practice.
Second, simple phrases like for here or to go and can I get a straw? Make a big difference in feeling confident when you order.
Third, being polite like cleaning up after yourself helps you fit in and makes the experience nicer for everyone.
If you want to take action, try ordering your coffee in English next time. Even one small sentence is great practice.
Every conversation counts, no matter how short. Keep practicing, and you'll keep improving.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of English is Fun podcast. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your next coffee adventure.
Take care out there, and goodbye for now.